know that chatbots can completely change our future as we know it? Although usually chatbots are considered a joke, imagine if they could accurately respond to anything you asked of it. Today, OpenAI's ChatGPT 3 and ChatGPT 4 make this a reality. How does this affect the world and society as a whole? We're going to discuss all of that in today's episode, as well as show some wild examples of how this AI is being used today in the real world. You might want to stick around for this one because OpenAI CEO has some pretty interesting insight into the future of all business industries. So, what exactly is ChatGPT? ChatGPT, created by OpenAI, is a large language model that has become an internet phenomenon in just 5 days. It crossed 1 million users faster than anything before. For comparison, Facebook took 10 months to reach 1 million users, Instagram 2.5 months, and Netflix 41 months. With the ability to ask open-ended questions and get non-hand-coded responses on virtually any topic, there is a clear market with virtually no limit on demand. ChatGPT 3.5 was released on November 30th, 2022. ChatGPT 4 was released on March 14th, 2022. Just imagine if you had the tools to boost your productivity. Imagine having a tool like ChatGPT that can speed up the work of one person and make him just as productive as 10 people. Wouldn't it be amazing if ChatGPT could provide investment research, code generation and debugging, Twitter bot creation for you if you don't know anything about coding, weight loss plans, mental health support, marketing SEO strategies, movie scripts, essays, and more? Let's look at a few examples of how ChatGPT is being used today for both the upcoming entrepreneur and the everyday person. First up, Danny Richmond. A person who mentors an individual with poor literacy skills can transform their poor writing into a professional communication using a GPT-powered Gmail account. Original text, Sally, I am starts work at yours Monday from Dave. Business version, Dear Sally, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to let you know that I will be starting work with you on Monday. I am really looking forward to getting started. If you have any questions or need any help with anything, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Best wishes, Dave. If you thought that was impressive, wait until you see what else ChatGPT could actually do. We are only scratching the surface so far. Stick around until the end to see what else this AI could do. Another user asked ChatGPT for advice on mental health. According to this user, ChatGPT provided the best mental health support he'd ever experienced. User, I am not feeling well. ChatGPT, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Can you please tell me a little more about your symptoms so that I can better assist you? Are you experiencing any pain, discomfort, or other physical or emotional symptoms? Have you tried any remedies or treatments so far? User, I am just feeling sad, and I don't know what to do. ChatGPT, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling sad. It's normal to experience sadness from time to time, but if it's affecting your daily life, it's important to take action to improve your mood. Here are a few things that might help. Reach out to someone. Talk to a friend, family member, or mental health professional about what's bothering you. They may be able to offer some perspective or support. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself physically and emotionally by eating well, exercising, getting enough sleep, and engaging in activities that bring you joy. Consider therapy. A mental health professional can help you work through your feelings and develop coping strategies to maintain your emotions. Write about your feelings. Sometimes writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process them and gain insight into what's causing your sadness. Remember that it's okay to ask for help when you need it, and taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. ChatGPT's response was amazing, wasn't it? What is your opinion of ChatGPT's potential to make an impact on other areas of our lives? You don't want to miss what else ChatGPT is capable of in this video. Can you imagine having a robot lawyer defend you in court while you are appealing a parking ticket? Do you think you have a fair chance at winning, or is it a lost cause? Well, not all hope is lost. Since the startup Do Not Pay, developed on top of ChatGPT by Joshua Browder, has successfully won 160,000 parking ticket cases in London and New York. This program is dubbed the world's first robot lawyer, and it has an easy-to-use chat-like interface. The robot lawyer has so far appealed over $4 million of parking tickets, all completely for free, within the first 21 months of the program's launch. So, what do you think about ChatGPT so far? Is it what you expected, or even better? Well, don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to show you guys even more interesting ways ChatGPT has wowed us thus far. ChatGPT provides users with opinions within minutes on very specific topics they request without wasting countless hours of research. Google, for instance, is not capable of doing this. However, that's just the beginning. There's much more to it. The internet is full of stories of people using ChatGPT to cheat on exams from statistics to history, and people are even writing code for their computer science assignments in minutes. This poses an intriguing concern about our education system and reminds us of the traditional belief that education mainly tests one's ability to memorize rather than a student's intelligence. As AI becomes more widespread in our lives, businesses might start to appreciate the skill of critical thinking more. However, since AI advances exponentially, just imagine how much more advanced it will become in the next 2 years. Robert Hansen, an economics professor at George Mason University, conducted a test to compare the quality of essays written by students versus one written by ChatGPT without revealing which was which. The professor then graded the essays and found that the essay written by ChatGPT was of a quality comparable to the bottom 20% of students in his class. So, while it wasn't perfect, it was still impressive, as this shows that a large AI system can perform as well as a weak university student. Remember, AI's progress and advancement is exponential. So just imagine, in 2 years' time, how differently this same test may play out. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you won't want to miss this. Now we are going to see how ChatGPT and AI can help businesses. Professional translators were the ones affected 2 years ago. But now we are witnessing professional artists worry as AI-generated art scares away potential customers and decreases the market value of art by increasing supply. After that, white-collar positions will begin to feel the pressure. These AI systems will initially act as professional assistants, but as they develop, fewer workers across a range of industries will be needed. Using AI in its early phases could help you as an entrepreneur increase productivity and advance your company. Yet, it probably won't be so simple to lessen the disruption they'll bring about. A business that can adopt AI technology to cut costs almost certainly will in every industry. You should probably pay close attention to what's going on right now in all industries if you are a fledgling entrepreneur. You don't want to miss these epic AI moments coming up next. It might be a good idea at this point to check out other latest developments in AI. With only the text prompts that a user might provide it, the AI artist, DALL-E 2, is a new neural network AI system that can create goofy pictures and paintings. Layers of visual imagery are now starting to form in video. By Google this time, let's look at it. Okay, so no one is being duped by these videos, but in 2 years, they won't even be recognizable. An exponential rate of AI development will be difficult for humans to comprehend. In terms of AI technology, what was poor last year will be nearly flawless within a year's time. Now we can see what AI is currently capable of. But let's take a look at how exceptional ChatGPT is when it comes to coding. This could really change the software engineering industry altogether. Let's check it out. With the help of ChatGPT, with only NLP and some light debugging, Andrew Seibert shared on Twitter that he was able to produce a Swift Notes app that was fully functional in under an hour. How much longer would this have taken without ChatGPT? Depending on the size of the app, Google estimates that developing an iOS app can take anywhere between 2 and 10 weeks. And ChatGPT finished this particular case in an hour. Similarly, Amar Reshi shared on Twitter that he used ChatGPT 4 to produce a video game. Combining ChatGPT 4 and Replit, he created the Snake game that you can play in your browser. Amar claims that he has no prior knowledge of JavaScript programming. and ChatGPT produced this in about 20 minutes. Up next, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI and the developer of ChatGPT, will speak about the future of AI in business. Make sure you stick around until the end. You don't want to miss this.
I think everyone is like, AI is the new hot thing. I get it. It's cool. It generates these images for me. And people even say like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's going to do all cognitive labor, or 90% of cognitive labor at 1/1000th of the cost or whatever. Okay, once it's going there, and once like AI learns how to do science, and the rate of scientific discovery, scientific progress goes up by like a factor of 1,000. What that means for the world, people may say the words, but they don't seem to be acting like we're heading towards that kind of world very quickly. Is the pace of that scientific discovery is happening 1,000 times faster than the world today.
With these little AI assistants that increase any worker's productivity, you can already kind of see the future. Yet, later versions might be like speaking to a leading expert in any industry. There are changes that are needed currently. However, more on this in another video. And there's one thing that ChatGPT can't make you do, and that is subscribing to Top Business TV today.